the year 2015, and as us nerds have come to expect, the dawning of mutants has finally arrived, white people. You should be scared shitless if you don't think we will become mutants before you. Hope you don't think Darwin was prepared for this one.
Last month, a biracial man discovered he could time travel, and the phrase,
I'm not really racist, but mysteriously disappeared. Last week, a Latina mother realized she could sway probability. Holding a lottery ticket, she spent the winnings, retroactively gentrifying every street corner bodega.
Last night, a black woman learned she could teleport back all her children before the bullet could.
All these powers would be super impressive if Darwin hadn't had them first.
I've watched all the comic book movies.
I know how this is supposed to end.
But when Armando Munoz walked onto the screen of X-Men First Class, I forgot how often brown is meant funeral.
Meant adapt or be destroyed. Meant death even if you evolve at the speed of threat. When the Afro-Latino mutant, codenamed Darwin,
wearing his Omega as if we are not always ending, became a shining combustion, I thought,
this has to be a mistake.
Somebody must have told you a name that was trademarked for survival.
Was Brown Boy for kill him first? I watched something deathless die that day. His face, suddenly a silvery death mask.
My face awash in the dark of theater, dark that knew no flinch.
Only the timeless tale of crumbling brown.
Audience looking on, a lynch mob's worth of unfazed.
I have read all the comic books. I know how this is supposed to end. When Miles Morales became the new Spider-Man. Oh wait, the affirmative action Spider-Man. Oh wait, the reminder of white mortality. I saw my skin ripped from this reality again. As Peter Parker lay dying, were you reminded of how white immortality is the norm instead of a superpower?
How you always live on.
How we crawl towards adaptation with Darwin's words, dead weight on our limbs. The only solace that Miles is allowed to exist somewhere. For now, I have watched the news coverage. I know how this is supposed to end. I know how I am supposed to end. But we are all Darwin, unending even in end. Transcendent cycle as we attempt to become what we are told we cannot.
More, the missing link,
the smart minority,
self-controlled mutant.
So today Charles Xavier calls me God. To be a minority comic book nerd
is to knowingly worship a differently skinned God. Never question whether they would choose you or the bullet. We, silent as a plague of shotgun shells erupting into blossom.
You, onlooker to the only spectacle that defies spectatorship. If you ever wonder why minorities read comic books, it is to believe that today there is more than just this. But tomorrow, when you awake to find that we have transcended you, I hope you know how this is supposed to end.